All right, we should be streaming. Can you guys see me? Yes, you can. Let's go. Ooh, that looks terrible. Why does it look so bad? Okay, that does look better. Okay, no one's gonna be in here, so we're just gonna chill out until people get in the chat. Let's go, motherfuckers. Let's go. I'm not gonna get taken down yet. We're not playing music yet. I think if I start later, then it won't peg me as fast. The stream looks good. Music looks right. Bam, bam, Bigelow, bam, bam, Bigelow. Well, we're not going to start till someone gets in the chat, and then we'll start streaming, boys. But for posterity reasons, when I record this, I had the file. It's FigJams today. We're here. We're going to hang out and listen to some music, have a good old time. Get your wine out. Get your cool guns. Get your cool weaponry out. Pow, pow, pow. If you guys know it's not a real gun, don't tell anybody in the chat. We're going to lie. Oh my god, we had the viewer in here. Let's go, pussies. Well, here's the deal. It's FigJams. You might know what the deal is. Has someone been in the chat the entire time? Has someone watching the chat? I don't know how to check that. I can bring this up right here, and that tells me. Okay, we'll bring this. Well, this guy hang out right there. Yeah. You chill there, buddy. All right, so the deal is, Christ almighty, why is this not doing what I want it to do? Thank you. So it's FigJams. We're playing, shit, stop doing that. Thank you. Okie doke. Hello, my one concurrent viewer. Yo, it's D Belly. He's the one boy in the chat. Well, thank you for turning on notifications for the impromptu ones. This is an emergency stream because Grace is gone and I don't have Saturdays and Sundays off this week. So, Dustin, you're the guy here, so I'll tell you the theme and no one else the theme. We're listening to good music by people that are bad people. We've got, I don't want to spoil anything, but we have Crystal Castles, Burzum, the composer of Skyrim, Sunkill Moon. We got some fun stuff in the chat. It'll be, or in the playlist. It'll be a good one today. I'm not playing music by like Chris Brown or R. Kelly because I don't even like their shit anyway, and so it just makes more sense to play good music by bad people. I don't even like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's not that great. There's no Bob Dylan, although I'm assuming he's a Zionist. I'm assuming he isn't a super good guy. I know there was someone else that was adjacent to Bob Dylan. Oh, Clapton. I know Clapton was like mad racist. He was saying like keep Britain white back in the 70s, but then he was also like, yo, free Palestine. I was like, so what, like, what's this? This is strange. Your politics are strange, Mr. Eric Clapton. I forgot someone else, but I don't even like Eric Clapton that much. I think the Zeppelin guys weren't chill. They probably weren't nice. Any fucking, like, this is a hack bit, but like any of the 80s, like, rock stars, they all just, like, you know, that's what they did. They just, like, had sex with kids. No Bob Dylan, but we do have David Bowie, so. Music, it's a good playlist. There's just reprehensible people. And some of the people are just, like, assholes, and some of them are, like, convicted sex criminals. It's a really good mix of folks we got in here. And that's why you'll be listening, you motherfucker. So actually, I guess you mean Dustin? You want to get in the jams? You want to listen to some cool Norwegian black metal? Oh, Dustin, look too. I have a cool gun. It's not real, but don't tell anybody. I'm gonna go to Walmart with it in my holster. Where's my wine at? Let's get into it. This is Burzum's first song from, I believe, his debut record, Burzum. No, what's the fucking record called? Who gives a shit? This guy is probably one of the more worst guys that we have in the playlist today. So without further ado, let me bring myself down here. We're gonna put on. I'll do this. We'll overlap it a little bit. I won't tell anybody. This is very good apartment cleaning music. All right, Buster Brown. Here we go. Mic's going off. This is Burzum Dunkelheit. Shit, I pressed the wrong thing.
world in penetrating darkness. A chimney rises in the story and contaminates the air. Close the world in penetrating darkness. The chill rising from the soil. I can summons the air. Suddenly life has new meaning.
Why, Mr. Dustin B, I was planning on doing just that thing. So, that last song was Dunkelheim by Norwegian black metal artist Burzum, the sole member of which is a man named Vargs Vikelson. It's a Norwegian name. And we'll go, I was planning on every song we'll stop, 'cause I think that'll help us get avoid the copyright strike that happens fairly often. So he went to jail. He was a convicted murderer. He killed a member of another Norwegian black metal group, and then while he was in jail, he became what some would call, and what probably he's rightfully called, a neo-Nazi. Bargs is not a very great guy. I mean, he was convicted of murder, which he, I believe, pled guilty to. I'm making sure I'm looking this up to make sure I'm correct on why this person's a bad person. I don't want to call someone a Nazi. Say, all right, Nazi. Like, what am I? Who do I work for the IDF? But yeah, he is a convicted murderer and he's a neo-Nazi. I think he's since backpedaled his neo-Nazism into a weird pseudo neo-Nazism where he's just really into Viking stuff and shit like that. If I recall, that's correct. Yeah, he fatally stabbed Euronymous, who was part of the black metal band Mayhem. It's a pretty big story in the Norwegian black metal scene. It's weird too because Vargs, this album is seen as a cornerstone record as far as Norwegian black metal goes, and so he's a very important figure in Norwegian black metal history. But he's also he's a fucking Nazi. He says he openly. Vickers remains controversial for his crimes, as well as his political and religious views. He promoted views which combined Odinism and esoteric Nazism and openly embraced Nazism from the mid to late 90s. He has since disavowed the ideology and its associated movements, although critics continue to label his views as far-right. Vikernes calls his beliefs Odilism and defends a pre-industrial European pagan society. So he's a weird... What is he? Anprim? A weird Anprim Nazi weird guy? Anyway, he stabbed and killed a guy. That's not very cool if you ask me. But this record is like continues to be like a cornerstone record as far as Norwegian black metal goes. So yeah, very interesting record. The record's good. I don't even like metal that much, but it's very, obviously it's very drony and like very, hard to listen to and grainy and distorted and stuff. I recall when I was reading about the record when I first got into it, he asked his friend for the worst microphone he had possible to record the vocals on, and so he recorded all the dirty vocals on a old helicopter like microphone, like a headset helicopter microphone, so we record the vocals on because he's a savage. Yeah, that's Vargs. Burzum, it's a fine record. It's a pretty good record. Black metal fans consider it like one of the seminal records, so give it a listen if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not even really into that kind of thing. I liked it. I just knew about a weird Nazi stabber man that was in the scene, and there's lots of like inside jokes about him in various movies about metal and stuff. I know there's a few jokes about him in Metalocalypse or some sort of like, not innuendos, homages and shit like that. But yeah, that's Varg. He still makes records to this day, if I recall correctly. So, next up is Transgender by Crystal Castles. Thank you for listening to Fig Jams. That song was much. Oh my god! No one saw my home screen. Oh Christ! I accidentally put up FL Studios and it knows that I pirated it. No, I'm fucked. Oh goodness. Sorry, everybody. That was very unprofessional and not very good of me. So yeah, that last song was Transgender by Crystal Castles. Now, I know everyone's gonna go, oh, Crystal Castles is a really good band. Well, guess what, guys? The guy that's in the band, not a good guy. So, Crystal Castles is a electronic duo made up of Alice Glass and what's this fellow's name? Not a good guy. Ethan Cath. Ethan Cath's a very bad guy. Alice Glass is a very talented artist. She has some solo records you can listen to, some solo songs you can listen to. She's a very cool person. So, according to the Wikipedia page, which is the cornerstone of getting information out to the public, and on October 24th, 2017, Glass published an official statement that detailed events of Cath subjecting her to sexual, physical, and mental abuse during the time at Crystal Castles. And then there's about 3 more paragraphs of that. So basically, this Cath fella, the man in the group, not Alice Glass, not our beloved Alice Glass, our nasty guy, he's no good. So that stinks, but Alice Glass is still making music. She's still terrific at it. All of her stuff's very good. I love her to death. I didn't make myself bigger. There we go. Now we're big now. We're on big mo time, motherfucker. But yeah, Alice Glass is great. Crystal Castles has made some music that I quite like a whole bunch. But yeah, it's a piece of shit. And this is not gonna be a video discussing on, oh, but can you responsibly listen to the music of a bad person? I'm not here to do that, brother. I'm just here to talk about music. I'm here to play the music of people who are bad. Some people worse than others. First guy, neo-Nazi. Stab a guy to death. Last guy, sexual abuser. Not a good guy. I'm not here to say whether you're right or wrong to listen to it. None of my business. Do what you want to do. I don't give a shit. So, now we're off to the races. Now we're back on to listening on FigJams. The next song is, I believe it's Cute Thing by Car Seat Headrest. Thank you guys again, always, for watching and listening and possibly something else.
I got so fucking romantic, I apologize. Let me light your cigarette. Come visit Kansas for a week of debauchery, songs and high fives and weird sex. Get back, don't be rude, it was when you're rolling the dice. I can make you mine. good man. I could have spoke your first name aloud, trying to make it fit in with the lyrics of Anna. Work like a charm. We're getting old. When will we walk in each other's majestic presence? Listen, hear my words. They're the ones you would think I would say if I was drummer now. Or trying to be drummer now. I am love. I would sleep naked next to you, naked. I am love. I am love. I would sleep naked next to you, naked. I am love. I am love. Like some Stanley Kubrick born director, casting couples, eyes wide shut for a reason.
Alrighty, that last song was Cute Thing by Car Seat Headrest. Now, I hate to say it, but that one, I gotta turn off the strobe. Strobe for music mode. When we're not in music mode, it's regular flashlight hours. So that last song was Cute Thing by Car Seat Headrest off of his, fourth or something like that record. Self-produced. Twin Fantasy. Now, admittedly, that one was a bit of a joke one, because as far as I know, Will Toledo is not a convicted murderer or sexual abuser. Car Seat Headrest, Will Toledo, he is a furry. He is part of the LGBT community, so that's good too. He's a furry, so that's cool too. They do really good art, and they are really good animators. But he did talk mad shit on Carrie and Lowell, the Sufjan Stevens record. I believe his exact words were, Carrie and Lowell feels less like a record and more like an exercise in how sad you can make a listener, which, listen, whether his opinion's correct or wrong, listen, I like Car Seat Headrest. I've seen him like 3 times. I like Will Toledo. That was just kind of a joke, because he was kind of mean to Sufjan Stevens, and, you can't get away with that all the time. So, I hate to say it, but he's not really a bad guy. No denouncement needed for our boy Will Toledo. I'm also realizing now that the stream is it's so much more delayed than I thought it was. I thought it was like 30 seconds delayed. It's like a full 1.5 to 2 minutes delayed. So, I know this news is going to hit late in the chat, but he is a furry. He is gay. Those are both good things, not bad things. Let the record show. I'm pro-gay, I'm pro-furry. We need more animators. We need more digital artists, and that's what they do. So that's good for Twill. And but you can't talk shit. And he's just kind of generally a pretentious guy. And listen, I have respect for pretentious guys as one myself. It's fine to be a pretentious guy. But now we're going to get into another song. This one is Wah Wah by George Harrison off of his record All Things Must Pass. One of, if not the first triple record in rock history. Let the record show. I did not put this on here because George is a bad guy. I don't know if George is a bad guy. He might be a bad guy, but I don't know. I put this song on here because it was produced by a bad guy. But we'll talk about that guy later. But for now, let me listen to the gorgeous song, Wah Wah by George Harrison, while I go take a piss. This is also the remastered version. Thank you, always, for listening. All right. There we had the hit song by my homeboy George Harrison. Wah wah off his record, All Things Must Pass. I like the song a lot. I like the record a lot. Again, that song is not on here because George is a bad fella. George, as far as I know, is a good fella. Now, he might not be. Let me look up if he killed anybody real quick. Did George Harrison kill anybody? It says right here, he was almost killed. So that's not too bad. Now, however, one of the producers on that record, All Things Must Pass, was a fella by the name of Phil Spector. Now, Phil Spector is not a very good fella at all. Whenever you have a Wikipedia page, and on your Wikipedia page somewhere, they have in your biography, they have a tab for murder or controversy or allegations. It's usually a safe bet that we're not talking about, Mother Mary here. Mother Teresa? Mother Teresa. I think Mother Mary's a person, too. I should brush up on my Bible history. But we'll read a little excerpt from old Philly Spector. Oh, I gotta go serious mode. We're doing serious. No more strobes. We're serious as fuck. No funny business here. Talking about a murder here. Christ almighty. Alrighty, so on February 3rd, 2003, Spector shot actress Lana Clarkson in her mouth while in his mansion in Alhambra, California. Her body was found slumped in a chair with a single gunshot wound in her mouth. Spector told Esquire in July of 2003 that Clarkson's death was an accidental suicide. That's a tricky one. An accidental suicide? Shit. What is an accidental suicide? What does it even mean? Accidental suicide? Like you fell and slipped on some razor blades? What the fuck are you talking about? It was an accidental suicide, and then she kissed the gun. The emergency call from Spector's home was made by Spector's driver, Adriano de Souza. Quotes Spector as saying, "I think I killed somebody." So Spector, Philly boy, what is it? De Souza added that he saw Spector come out the back door of his house with a gun in his hand. Spector remained free on a $1 million bail while awaiting trial. In the meantime, Spector produced singer-songwriter Hargo Khalsa's track, known professionally as Hargo, Crying for John Lennon, which originally appears on Hargo's 2006 album, In Your Eyes. So, I thought he died recently. He didn't get arrested. He got arrested in 2009, it looks like. He was tried and convicted for murder in the second degree. Okay. Yeah, so he's a bad guy. He killed a woman. I believe that there was also, I really feel as if there was some sort of other bad stuff going against Philly here. Oh, Philly Spector. But yeah, I mean, Phil Spector's a weird one. See, this isn't a new thing where the whole history of film was built off of, the most racist movie ever made. A lot of the filmic language is taken from the most racist movie ever made. A movie so racist, the Klan was like, let's get back into it. Phil Spector is another kind of example of someone that was so influential and, he topped the charts. He was an incredibly influential producer. Very bad guy. But fuck me, he produced, fucking Christ, the Beatles, the Beach Boys. He really revolutionized the whole sound of pop music. Again, he's a bad guy. He murdered a woman. I swear to God, he did work. I feel like he did other bad stuff too, on top of the bad stuff he did do. We know for sure he did do. So that's Phil Spector, not a great guy. Now this next song is a song by a guy that not a lot of people know is a bad guy. This is a song from the video game soundtrack for Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls V, called Secunda by Jeremy Soule. It might not be how you pronounce his last name. There's an E at the end. Soule? Who fucking cares? He's a piece of shit. Jeremy Soule's Secunda from the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim soundtrack. As always, thank you guys for listening. That was a short one for you. A short one for you. Anyone that's played Skyrim will remember that song. Very good song. Now, this was a weird one, because I learned that Jeremy Soule was a bad fella years ago. I was listening to a podcast. I think it was a video game-oriented podcast, too, which might be the worst kind of podcast to listen to, is a video game-oriented one. But Soule, not a good fella. Now, he doesn't have a Wikipedia tab for the bad stuff he did. So, but he's also, this is a weird one for me. Now, I'm not saying that it makes more sense for certain people to be bad people than other people. That being said, when you hear about a director being a bad guy, or a movie producer being a bad guy, or a president, or someone that has a lot of power, the math on their abusing, it isn't as surprising. You're like, okay, this person has a large amount of power. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. Or so they say. You don't usually anybody can be a bad guy. But when you're the composer for a video game soundtrack, that's just a weird, it doesn't you're not hot shit, you're not a big deal. I don't get it. I mean, he's just like a bad guy. He's just a bad guy in general. From his wiki page here. Soule faced several controversies in the late 2010s, during which he primarily worked on indie titles. In 2015, Soule's direct song service was targeted by a class action lawsuit brought by members of the Guild Wars 2 community due to long wait times, with others waiting 4 years for the album to wrap up their purchase. That August, he was accused of rape by game designer Natalie Lawhead. He was also accused of sexual harassment by vocalist Arely. Why is everyone? I'm getting the hard names today. Arely. Who cares? Arely. Brighton. By Miss Brighton. Jeremy Soule was accused of sexual harassment by vocally Miss Brighton. He denied the accusations. No charges were filed, however. Materia Collective ended the work with Soule on his symphony, The Northern Rim Response, and Soule's official social media pages were taken down. Now, there was no, as they say, nothing's on file. Nothing was legally ever settled. There was no legal evidence that he did this. However, he did it, obviously. He clearly did it. There's no legal documentation that Kennedy was killed by Lee Harvey Oswald, or there is, rather. There's no documentation that the CIA didn't kill John F. Kennedy, but, obviously, the CIA killed John F. Kennedy. That being said, Jeremy Soule, bad guy. Now, to get into another bad guy, Sun Kill Moon. The song Ben's My Friend from the record Benji. Thank you for listening, as always.
Woke up this morning, August 3rd. It's been a pretty slow and uneventful summer. Went to visit a friend in Santa Fe. Went to New Orleans and went to see my family. Woke up this morning and it occurred. I needed one more track to finish up the record. I was feeling out of fuel and uninspired. Laid in my bed too long, a little down, a little tired. Met my girl and we walked down Union Street. I was scattered and my head was in a bunch of places. Bought a $350 pair of lampshades and we ate at Perry's and I ordered crab cakes. Blue crab cakes. Blue crab cakes. Blue crab cakes. She said I seemed distracted and asked what was going on with me. I said I can't explain it, it's a middle-aged thing. She said okay and ate her eggs Benedict. And I looked at the walls cluttered with sports bar shit. Sports bar shit. Sports bar shit. Sports bar shit. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Got on the phone and I called my mother, I called my father, talked a little bit with my sister. She's got a new boyfriend, he's a deer hunter, and she's getting used to venison. And my dad's still fighting with his girlfriend about his flirting with the girls at Panera Bread. My mom was good but sounded out of breath. I worry so much about her, I worry to death. I worry to death. I worry about her to death. I worry to death. The other night I went and saw the postal service. Ben's my friend, but getting there was the worst. Trying to park and getting up the hill and finding a spot amongst the drunk kids staring at themselves. Standing at the back with the crowd of 8,000. Thought of Ben when I met him in 2000 at a festival in Spain. He was on the small stage then and I didn't know his name. Now he's singing at the Greek and he's busting moves. And my legs were hurting and my feet were too. I called him after, said I'll skip the backstage high bye, but thanks for the nice music and all the exercise. And we laughed and it was alright. And we laughed and it was alright. And it was alright. There's a line between a middle-aged guy with a backstage pass, a guy with a gut hanging around like a jackass. Everybody there was 20 years younger at least. I was not this not my fondest memory. Carried my legs back down the hill, gave my backstage passage to cute Asian girls. Drove to my place near Tahoe, got my hot tub and I thought, well that's how it goes. And it was quiet and I was listening to the crickets and Ben's still out there selling lots of tickets. Though I'm content, there's a tinge of competitiveness, but Ben's my friend and I know he gets it. Then a couple of days my meltdown passed. Back to the studio doing 12-hour shifts, singing a song about one thing or another. Another day behind the microphone this summer. This tenderloin summer. This tenderloin summer. This tenderloin summer. Ba ba.
That was Ben's My Friend by Sunkill Moon, a project I believe solely the sole member of which being Mark Kozelchek, a musical artist, has been around for a hot minute. He was in a group called Red House Painters that if anyone's dad's an alcoholic or does heroin, he knows what it is. Mark Kozelchek. This album is a very good album. I like him a lot. Sunkill Moon's a very good singer-songwriter record. Mark Kozelchek. I actually learned about new reasons why he was a bad guy. Up until the sexual misconduct allegations, the previous thing I knew he was a bad guy about. And funny enough, okay, this isn't that what I was talking about wasn't funny. This is a different thing. So this record came out. I liked it a lot. A lot of musical publications gave it very high scores. A lot of people love this record. There's nothing surprising there. People like the record. No big deal. Then in 2015, here's the article. In 2015, Kozelchek was interviewed by journalist Laura Snapes over email. She had approached friends of Kozelchek. Sorry, I was reading your comment, Dustin. Yeah, him being a bad guy is sad, because the album is really, really great. And it makes it even worse, because, like, I get people being upset that when they learn their art, like, I don't personally have the same feelings. And I find out, like, a filmmaker or an artist or whoever is a bad person. I don't, like, I'm okay with that. I like Roman Polanski movies. I like Woody Allen movies. It doesn't square away, but it's different for this guy. I can understand it a little bit more because a lot of his music is so autobiographical and so, you know, personal about his personal stories from his life that I can understand how, like, if you're buying into the album and you like his music a whole bunch, you're by proxy liking him. And then it turns out he's a bad guy. It's whatever. Before we get to the bad stuff, on the controversy page, there's a part where he did a show in North Carolina in Raleigh, and the crowd sucked, and he said, and quote, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking hillbillies," which is very funny. And then he hated, I guess he had problems with the War on Drugs, the band, and he did a song called, he introduced a song called "The War on Drugs Can Suck My Fucking Dick." And then he released a song called "War on Drugs, Suck My Cock," a 7-minute diss track, which is bizarre that this guy is doing diss tracks. But this is, before I learned what I learned today, this is why I knew he was a bad guy. This was like in high school when this album came out, when I was in high school. In 2015, Kozacek was interviewed by journalist Laura Snapes over email. She produced Friends of Kozacek. She'd approached Friends of Kozacek for supporting interviews, but later learned that Kozacek previously asked journalists not to do so in writing a piece on him. On June 1st, 2015, Kozacek improvised a song about Snapes during a concert at the Barbican in London, performing to an audience of 1,900 people. He told the audience, "There's this girl named Laura Snapes. She's a journalist. She's out to do a story on me, has been contacting a lot of people who know me." The song included derogatory lyrics, including "Laura Snapes totally wants to fuck me," "Get in line, bitch," "Laura Snapes totally wants to have my babies." Snapes wrote about her experience in a piece for The Guardian. Whenever this article came out that he was a dickhead to this chick in this occasion, a bunch of music publications went through and like lowered their scores. And Pitchfork got a lot of heat for it because they're like the pretentious music people. But this is what's coming is worse than what happened there. That's not good, obviously. That's dickhead behavior. That's dickhead pretentious songwriter behavior. But this is, illegal. In 2022, an article was published in Pitchfork. Kozacek was alleged to engage in sexual misconduct with a woman named Sarah Golden, as well as 2 other unidentified women. He denied the allegations. Anyone who's doing this is participating to defame me. 7 more women accused him of sexual misconduct, that sort of thing. So, Mark Kozacek, sorry, you're a bad guy. Actually, not sorry, you're a bad guy. Sorry, hate to say it, but you're a bad guy. Not even hate to say it. What am I doing? He's a bad guy. You're a bad guy, Mark. Cut it out. Now the next song, and I'm gonna have to speed through this because this is taking much, much, much longer. So we're just gonna bum through some other songs over here. I'll give a quick synopsis real quick. The next song was Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash did some bad shit, but I mainly picked this song I was gonna say that he killed a man in Reno, just watched and died. That's not good guy behavior. Song after that would have been Deborah by Beck. I can't find any evidence of it online, but apparently Beck is a Scientologist, or at least a very weird fella. So a guy on a film set, the guy on the set that I worked on, said he was a Scientologist. The guy that I worked on the set with was kind of a crazy person, but it makes sense. All right, we're gonna go into the next song, the Spider-Man 2 theme by Danny Elfman. Thank you very much for listening. That song was the theme of Spider-Man 2 by Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman. Oh, wow, I just fucked that up big time, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh, geez Louise. Old Danny Elfman. This one's a bummer, because I'm quite a big fan of Danny Elfman's music as Oingo Boingo, and his... Oh, is this out of focus? Am I way out of focus right now? Oh, Jesus Christ. I am out of focus. That's better. Danny Elfman. It's a shame, because I really enjoy his music a lot. As far as his scores go, as far as his vocals go, as Oogie Boogie in the Tim Burton movie, or rather, Henry Selick movie, Night Before Christmas, produced by Tim Burton. The Danny Elfman story, I'm assuming like a lot of these stories that have broken like in the past few years, it's shit like that's usually an open secret where it's like people in the industry know that Danny Elfman's not a bad guy, or people are aware of bad guys. Oh, I realized, look at the screen. Thank you for watching FigJams. Everyone say thank you, Grace. But Grace isn't hosting today. Everyone say fuck you, Grace. No, I'm kidding. In July of 2023, Rolling Stone reported that composer Nomi Abadi had accused Elfman of sexually harassing her between the years of 2015 and 2017. According to the magazine's reporting, Abadi and Elfman signed a non-disclosure agreement in 2018, with Elfman agreeing to pay Abadi $830,000 in installments if she did not publicize her allegations against him. Now, I wouldn't pay people almost $1 million to stop saying things that weren't true. He has denied these allegations and, used the classic, she's out to get me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Danny Elfman's a bad guy. He's done a fucking shit ton of music. He did music for Spider-Man 2. He did music for all the Tim Burton movies. He did the fucking theme for The Simpsons. He's done a whole bunch of fucking shit. But he's a bad guy. What can you do? So, I'm probably going to do one more song because I have like an hour left of music, and I'm not going to be able to keep up the pace I'm going. I've already skipped over songs, so sorry to everybody listening. By everybody listening, I mean Dustin. So we're going to end. Well, the next song is Azalea Banks. Azalea Banks is her fucking Wikipedia page, controversy page goes. I mean, she's got more controversies than you can count. 212 is a banger. The song is very good. So we're going to close it out with a hit. An absolute fucking classic by a very, very bad man. Thank you for listening to FigJams, everybody. Thank you very, very much. Might be back next week. Might be back in 9 days. Might be back in 4 days. Whenever I days off, I'll try and do whenever I can. Whenever I can, I can't. Hopefully, Grace gets her stuff done. That'd make everyone very, very happy. Now, on to the last song of this FigJam stream. We have Mask by Dream. Thank you all very, very much for listening.
Ayo, Paris, this is hot, boy.
I wear masks with a smile for hours at a time. Stare at the ceiling while I hold back what's on my mind. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. Fact is, I can never get off of my mattress. And all that they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid? That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. So you can see I'm trying. You won't see me crying. I'll just keep on smiling. I'm good. And it just keeps
judged by a bunch of strange faces. Scared to go outside, haven't seen the light in ages. But I've been places, so I'm okay-ish, so I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay, bitch. Fact is, I need help, I'm failing all my classes. They think that I need glasses. I just really wish that I could pass this. Wish that I could pass. That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. So you can see I'm trying, you won't see me crying. I'll just keep on smiling, I'm good. And it just keeps on piling, it's so terrifying. But I keep on smiling, I'm good. I've been caring too much for so long. Been comparing myself for so long. Been wearing a smile for so long. It's real, so long it's real, so long it's real. So long it's real. So long it's real.
That was Mask by Dream. Dustin, you said it. You said it best. Honestly, you guys get the Dream hype. This song is so. Hold up, we're gonna we're gonna do a little thing together. I'm gonna pull up. I know, Hunter. I know you've seen it because we've enjoyed our fair share of Dream hate. The Mask Dream. We're gonna watch this together because this fucking. Oh, I gotta move myself real quick. This fucking video is. We're gonna do a little analysis.
With a smile for
Okay, so first of all, overarching, there's some issues with this. Hold up, can I do something crazy here? There's something nuts. Hold up. Can I just copy? Now there's like 4 of me's. Oh god, is this gonna like... It's making the stream run slower, but it's funny, so we're gonna keep doing it. Okay, so this song is called Mask. Okay, we'll get into something real quick. Dream's a bad guy. It's all alleged at this point, but I mean, he's a bad guy for making this song. We cannot trust Dream. In general, we cannot trust this guy. The song, the chorus goes, that's what the point of the mask is, but what is the point that he's getting at? Because I don't get it. Because he's saying that he's been wearing a mask for so long that the mask is real. The mask with a smile on it, implying that he's not happy, but he's pretending that he's happy. And he's been wearing it for so long that he is happy now. So is he saying, deny how you really feel? And if you pretend long enough to be happy, you will be happy. Because that's not a very good message. But then in the music video, it shows him throwing out his... I mean, this is an iconic... This is like... I mean, Departed levels of iconic shit here. He's throwing out his normal pills. I did have an anonymous mask because I was cool. It was cool having an anonymous mask. But so Dream is having his normal pills here, but then he's throwing away the normal. He keeps saying that that's what the point of the mask is, while being very unclear as to what the point of the mask is. He's saying that there is a point, but I don't get what the point of the mask actually is. It might be some like metaphor that I'm not getting, but this video is really great. So this is the problem we already had with the thing. So
with a smile for hours.
The animation's disgusting, dog. But what's very weird is, so note his facial structure in this scene.
Back what's on my mind.
The mesh is okay, right there. There's an animation, and I'm not trying to be a dickhead because whoever he paid to animate this, like, they tried their best. No shots of the animators here, but like you can wait till it's done. There's a weird animation error here where the mesh on his shirt like bugs out because whatever, I don't know if they bake. I don't know how they did it, but it bugs if you watch it. It like sits back on his body, and this happens throughout the video. Is the animation? It's just bizarre. Like, I mean, he has no lips. The characters are weird. And honestly, we have a very smart move by the animators here, I think, where the background characters are these cardboard cutouts, where you don't have to animate a full character model, so you save time, and you also get away with being like, oh, like, the people in his life aren't real type thing, you know? Like, they're not real people, you know? So, good on the animator's job on that part. That was smart. But, like, the mesh is tripping out there, too. Look, it's fucking, like, jittery. It's weird. And his facial structure keeps fucking changing. And it does it there, too. The mesh, like, trips on him. It's so weird. And there again, we have assumingly his parent is a cardboard cutout.
Why
But it,
are
like,
you so
moves
sad,
weird.
kid?
It's just odd.
That's what the mask is. That's
Oh my
what the
god.
point of the mask is.
I love this song.
So you can see I'm trying, you won't see me crying. I'll just keep on smiling. I'm
And then we like let it playing Quiplash on Zoom or something. How come we have 2 viewers the whole fucking stream, and then I put on Dream, and now we 5 our viewership doubles.
and it just keeps on piling. It's so terrible.
Guys, this is the end of the stream. This is the last thing I'm talking about on the stream, so I'm sorry, but like it's too bizarre to not talk about. This has been bugging me. So that way, this is probably works better. You guys can hear me. But like, oh my god. By a bunch of strange faces. I've watched this video so many times, and now his shirt has a smiley face on it, so I don't know what's going on here. I mean, this genuinely has, like, I think that Dream's trying to write like an actual, like an anthem-like creep right now, dude. You're right. He's trying to write a song like that. It's fucking Paige is watching the goddamn Dream stream. This is the Dream stream now. This is who Gumball called the F slur, which Lord knows I would not repeat that word. This is what Gumball. God damn, dude. He's genuinely trying to write this fucking song. I've been placed. Now this is. I'm pausing it so you can read the lyrics and appreciate this. He says here. So I'm okay-ish. I'm okay-ish. So I'm okay. Hey, bitch. And then he says bitch. And then he does this weird, like. Dude, I fucking love this shit so goddamn much. And here, look, there's another fucking error. Whenever he's blinking, his eyelid mesh is clipping into his eyeball mesh. And again, I'm like, the animators are trying. Like, they are trying to do good. Like, the animators are doing the best they can. But like, why put this out? You have time. And of course, there's more glaring problems, like the disgusting art style. But like, I mean, look at this. And then he throws out his normal pills. Like right there, look at how much his fucking mesh on his shirt spazzes. It's. Why put this out, guys? Why put this out? Trying, won't see me crying. Now this is a weird part. Wait, did I miss when he's saying he needs glasses? Did I miss the glasses? Yeah, I think I need glasses. Oh my god, I love Dream. I love this fucking song. I love this song. It's so great. He might not be It's fucking. It's home. Oh my god, dude! Bringing the dream. It's we got the dream. You guys are the dream team. Dude. That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. It all boggles the mind. All these guys that were the animators, they tried. They really did try. I mean, there's a dozen guys on this. A dozen guys, 2 riggers, like 5 animators, lighting artists. Like work was put into this, but I don't get why they just didn't. Just wait. All the errors. I mean, there's enormous glaring problems, like the disgusting art style. It looks awful. But there's simple stuff that just makes it look weird and cheap and glitchy, and they can fix that. I don't know why they didn't fucking just fix it. They could have. I mean, I know that it's hard work, but. So yeah, that was gonna be the end of the stream, but then I started ranting about the Dream video, and you guys all gotta hang out with me and watch Dream. And I gotta hang out with you guys. All those people, these people are trying. They're so terrifying. Maybe their No More Pills got thrown out too, man. So you can see, Dude, this shit is so fire. I love this guy, man. This song is great. And a cool story about Dream. So there's this where's that other Dream song? Dream Road Trip. So Dream did a song, I think this was his first song, with PM Beta. The song's terrible too. But so I PM Beta is a guy that I went to school with at UCM. Oh, I love this fucking shit so much. This guy, PM Beta, is a guy I went to school with, and like he was a year older than me. And friends of mine like interviewed him on their show on YouTube and stuff. And now he got on this song with Dream. This song I think has like 120 something thousand streams on Spotify. It's a huge, it like blew him up. This guy that I went to school with up, and now he's living like in LA. Yeah, it has 114 million streams on Spotify. And he fucking blew up. And so now he's living in LA, making money on his Dream clout. So crazy.
20 hours in an old van up the East Coast through the cold wind. Drove 20 hours by the ocean up the East Coast. What a road trip. Now that interstate is paved with memories.
This song.
I lived when I was 18, and every winter
I mean, this song is bad. This song's bad, dude. Oh, this song's bad. I'm gonna kill myself. This song's bad.
Back to what we used to be in that past life we lived at 18.
That's from the PM Beta verse.
I reminisce about a past life. Things change, I get it, cause nothing lasts right. Yeah, and I was thinking about it last night. Scrolling through our memories, debating about it last times. Ay, for a minute, we was cool, then we flew just a little too close to the sun. Now we finished, now we through. Guess we knew one day we would have to grow up. 20 hours in an old Ford, across the Midwest, thinking what for. Drove 20 hours, but it's hopeless. Across the Midwest, what a road trip.
Now that interstate.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. This video is really good, by the way. This video with the Tech Kaczynski is really good. All right, so that's the stream. That's the stream. Why is Death Grips down here? Why is it showing me? Why is Death Grips popping up? That should not be happening. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, that wasn't full screening. Is it fixed now? Nope. Now it's getting even weirder. Okay. Well, we're gonna end this song with end the stream now. Sorry when that just joined in. You missed a bunch of epic songs. We're gonna end it with a song by a bad guy. Apparently, I didn't know that he was a bad guy until I was reading about it. But whoop, I almost deleted the fucking wrong thing. Here we go. An absolute classic by a guy that's apparently bad. I didn't know this, but apparently he's bad. My Way by Frank Sinatra. Thank you very much for listening to FigJams. Hope you guys get home safe.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. my way.
Thank you guys for tuning into Fig Jams once again. I appreciate you all. You guys are all the sweetest for wasting your time with me, listening to Dream and all other kinds of good stuff. Listening to music made by murderers, wife hitters, and all kinds of bad people. Not only, but including neo-Nazis. Don't forget, subscribe to Dream. Subscribe to names too. Tune in for the new stuff that's going to be happening in the new year. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. I promise you that much. Don't forget, I've been announced. Fuck. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Love you all. Get home safe. Mwah!